Hello, my little creatives, and welcome back to another episode of Drawfully Fun. Draw with me, another game edition. That's right, today we're sticking in the gaming world, but this time we're heading out of Minecraft and jumping straight into Roblox, specifically Adopt Me. That's right. I love this game. This game is so adorable. I love the new Mythic egg that came out. I especially love this little Merhorse. Isn't this thing adorable? I mean, look at this thing. What's not to love over that? That is the most adorable little thing. Alright guys, so today we're going to be drawing this adorable little Merhorse. Of course, we're not playing the game today. We're just checking it out in-game so you guys can see. Yes, this is my little avatar. My little unicorn-loving avatar. I love her hair too. Beautiful hair. Alright guys, you know what we're going to go do now. Let's go head over to my desk and let's go draw this adorable little Merhorse. Ready? Let's go. I will meet you there. And just like magic, ba-boom, we're back on my desk. Ba-boom? What is that? Ba-boom? Since when do I say ba-boom? Oh, well, you know what I mean. We're back, guys. Let's get started. But before we get started, did you guys know I created a shorts channel? That's right. There's Drawfully Fun Shorts. So go on, head over there after this video and check out my shorts channel. All of my shorts are now over there so you can see all of this goodness in small compressed videos, about 15 to 20-second videos. Also, feel free to give this video a big thumbs up if you like what we're doing here in Drawfully Fun. And if you have any suggestions for upcoming drawings, be sure to send them my way. Send me a message. And last order of business, for those of you that are Dr. Squish fans. That's right, Dr. Squish, one of the most amazing YouTubers on the YouTube platform. She has a new post that she posted up. She wants everyone to dare her to create custom squishies. So if you have a dare, go ahead and double, triple, quadruple dare her to make a custom squishy that you would like. I personally dared her to do a nerd themes squishy. So Dr. Squish, if you are watching, I want this one. Can you make a nerd's squishy? I would truly love it if you can do that. That would be amazing. I think it would be crunchy and squishy and adorable. I kind of like the idea. I don't know. It might work. It might not. You tell me. You're the doctor. All right. So now that all that order of business is done, let's go ahead and jump in to our drawing for today, our cute little Merhorse. Let's start with the eyes, right? Let's start with a little rainbow curve right here on the top. Little rainbow curve. This is going to serve as the base for the big old eye. Now the Adopt Me eyes are humongous, big old circles, big black dots practically, but we're going to add some sparkles in here. There are some sparkles in these eyes. If you look in game, they do have a little bit of sparkles, or in some pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and add 1 and 2. Bloop. 2 little sparkles. And then I'm going to color the whole entire thing all black. Ooh, this is a big eye. This is going to take a while. Hold on. Let's get that done. Maybe time lapse. No, not enough for a time lapse, but you get the idea. All right, so we got a cute little eye. I think my sparkles could have been a little bigger, but that's okay. We can always come in afterwards and use a gel pen to really get it nice and big. Let's work on the shape of the head. So right here, just above to the right corner of my eye, I'm going to start with this big forehead shape right here. We're going to go all the way around. Oh, that's very square, very square. And then round it out on the bottom. Now, don't be afraid. If it does become a little square, that is perfectly fine. Don't worry at all about it. You can always put some hair up there. We are going to get some hair up there eventually. So if it's not exactly the way you want it, don't be afraid. Mistakes are just happy little accidents or little convenient opportunities. The mistakes are opportunities in the making. That's how I see it. Let's do another little eye right over here. Bloop. A little eye that's going around, just a little tippity top, and you can put sparkles as well. 1 and 2, and color it in. There we go. That sparkles a little better than the first one. Not bad, not bad. And then I'm going to make a little jawline right here. But we don't want to close this out because we're going to have some big old fins right on top of the head here in just a second. So what I want to do is close this little section just a little behind it. Oop, right there. So it looks like it's the back, more like a little jawline right in the back. All right, and then we're going to close this section out with the little fin on the top of the head. So we're going to make this look like webbed feet almost. It's going to come out and have 4 different points on top. So we're going to start with a baseline right here. Notice how I'm not closing out the head, and the line is a little further in from where the head let go, or where I stopped on the head. This is where we're going to create that little base and then go up into our triangles. We're going to make little rainbow curves or C-shaped curves into little points 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then close it out right where you left off here. Boop. There we go. Any gaps that you have, go ahead and close it out right here. Now's the time. And then we're going to add some details to the fin. We're just going to make little borders right here. And on each point, go ahead and draw a little stripe. 1, 2, a little stripe here. 1, 2. There we go. And we just add a tiny little border on the edge here. My Sharpie's very thick, so it went a little next to that one, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go ahead and do the big mane. Remember, this is a merhorse. At the end of the day, it's a horse with a big mane on its head. It just doesn't have that big horse tail. So we're going to make a massive mane on the top here. So just above the second triangle of your little fin, bring this all the way up. It's going to look like an Elvis hairdo almost. So it's going to go all the way across, all the way to the end, and make a triangle down in the center there. Now this isn't technically exactly how the merhorse's mane looks like in game, as you can tell by the beginning footage of this video. It's more of one swoop going all the way down and back up. But here at Drawfully Fun, we like to change things up a little bit, and I like to create some more little triangles. So I'm going to do 2 of them and then close it out, just to give it a little more of hair vibes. I like to add little triangles to most of my drawings, kind of like if it's a mohawk. All right, so we have the head, we have the hair. Let's add a tiny little piece of hair right here on the back, as if the mane is coming out from the corner. It's going to look like a little moon shape. Bring it out to the right and close it out. And there you go. See, it looks like Elvis Presley. Please tell me y'all know who Elvis Presley is. If not, I feel old. All right, guys, let's create the body. We're going to have a really long body going straight down. This is the pose that you see in game when you're looking at it in, I believe, your menu. And you'll see the little icon on whether it's a neon or a mega neon right here in the corner. I'm currently working on a neon, by the way. If you have a specific character or a little animal that you are creating a neon, put it in the comments below. Which one are you currently making? I'm making a neon merhorse, a neon phoenix, and a neon frog currently. So what are you making? I want to know. All right, let's make a neckline. Ready? From right here, create a little neck coming down to the left and to the right. Start flaring out to the left and right. And then we're going to make a chest line that curves out like a little puffy chest. And then it curves inwards to start the tail or the fin on the bottom. So bring this out into a small curve, then back in and stop bloop, wherever you want the body to stop. So nice and long. I'm making nice and long. If you want to make yours a short, little cute, chubby or chibi style merhorse, you're just going to make your body size a little shorter. Okay, so your proportions are just going to be a little smaller. All right, let's go ahead and close out the back here. So right here, same thing. We're going to puff out to the right, make the back line, but we're not going to go all the way down because we need to make some fins along the way. So right about here, we're going to make a little fin popping out. This is more or less where the inner curve starts coming inwards. That's where I'm guiding myself. So we have a nice big puffy inner or top part, and then a thin line going down to the fin. So let's make a cute little fin here on the side. It's going to look like a shark fin, just sideways. And back up, boop, like this, and close it out. We're going to do that one more time. It's going to be a little skinnier. Let's continue our little back line down until we get to the next spot for our little shark fin, and close it out nice and skinny. And then bring it up, boop, like that. There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I love it. Looking good. Now what we want to do is close this out and kind of use this point as a reference point on where you're going to leave off on the back line. Curve it inwards, boop, and you have yourself the bottom part. This is where that big bottom fin is going to go. So we want it to look like it's kind of bending, or it's a little more curved. So this right side is going to be a little bigger than the left side. So right here, we're going to continue this line all the way down. One continuous line going down like this. Same thing on the left, but remember this side's going to be a tiny bit shorter, just a tiny bit. Bring it down, curve it to the left. See how it's a little shorter? So it gives the illusion that he's more in an angle. You're going to see that he's facing a little bit more to the left. Okay? Let's go ahead and close this whole entire gap out with a big rainbow curve. So it's going to be a little curve going up, up, and bring it back down. Follow the curve of the outside and close it out. There you go. Looking good. And let's make the little purple bone structures. Ultimately, that's what these are. They're really just a bone structure to hold on to all the fins and all that webbing. So right here, we're going to make a total of 1, 2, 3. We're going to do four little sticks coming down. So right here, 1, yep. Number 2, yep. All right, let's do number 3 right here. Instead of curving like this one, we're going to curve the opposite way so that we can start making it look like it's coming down this way. So start curving it a little bit more out to the right and back up. Now you can make it sharp, you can make it round. You don't have to make it round at all if you don't want to. Sharp is just fine. Let's do our final one right here and back up. Boop. There you go. Looking good. Notice how they do get a little longer as we go this way. And now the only thing left to do is connect all of these with a little rainbow curve on each one. But when we get to the middle, we're going to do something a tad bit different. We're going to make a little V shape at the end here. So let's start from the corner, make a rainbow to connect it. Number 1, number 2. And then here is where I'm telling you we're going to make a little V shape. So we're going to go number 3 down and back up. All right, and then rainbow number 4, boop, and number 5. There you go. Voila, we have a Merhorse tail. Looking good. Oh, I love this character so much. All right, let's do the famous little Adopt Me feet. These adorable little feet that look like little gumdrops. I love them. They're so cute. So we want to start our little gumdrops with a rainbow curve. Wherever your little hooves or your little feet are going to go. You can make them high, you can make them low. It's up to you. I'm going to make it about center of the body, where the midpoint of our poof for our body is. And then close it out with a little happy face curve. We don't want it flat across and super straight. We want it to have a tiny little bit of a curve just to make it look like those adorable little Adopt Me feet. Okay. Let's do the same thing over here. Now remember, they hover. They're not exactly attached to the body, and all of the Adopt Me characters, they're notorious for just hovering. So right here, we're going to do a similar one, big rainbow curve, and close it out with a slight little happy face curve. Okay. Now something special about the Merhorse little feet is that they have little fins attached to it. So we're going to attach tiny little fins, kind of like what we did here, but instead of 4 points, we're going to do 3 points. So 1, 2, 3, and close it out like a little crown sideways. Same thing over here. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, and close it out. So they look like cute little crowns. I love it. Oh, and I just noticed we didn't do the fins on the other side here. So just like we have these two little shark-looking fins, we got to do two little ones right here on the corner. So right here, let's just go downwards and back up. Boop, like that. Nice and small, because again, this one's more towards the other side. Anything that is further off to the distance when you are in an angle gets a little smaller. So right here, same thing. Another little curve. And back up. Awesome. Look at that. Looking cute. Let's see. Next. Let's do the inner curve of the belly. So right here, big chest line, rainbow curve. Bring it all the way down to the foot. Nice and down. And then just curve it down here. But don't connect it here. We want to connect it to about right here. All right. So bring this all the way down. And find that mark. And there you go. Now, if you decided to make your Merhorse looking straight at you and his body was more angled straight across, you're going to do your inner curves all the way around the center and have a border around the entire body. But again, because this guy is facing to the left, we're not going to see the purple body part of the other side of the body, okay? So only this side is going to be that little purple body. All right, let's do the little wings. These are going to look like little butterfly wings that have all the little veins going down the middle. So they look like little fairy/butterfly wings. I love it. I think that's why I love this character so much, because he resembles so much of a little butterfly. And I love butterflies. Anybody who knows me knows how special butterflies are to me. All right, let's go ahead and bring this all the way up. So from the neckline, we're going to curve this kind of like a really stretched out letter S all the way out to the right. See how it's nice and stretched with that S curve? And then we're going to bring this down. Same thing. Follow the same exact curve and connect it all the way up. All the way up. And connect it with a little point at the end. Like that. So this is the big old bone structure of the wing. And then we're going to curve this all around, and it's going to look like little ladders going down in sections. So we're going to make a big puffy ladder all the way down, like this. Same thing right here. Curve it inwards. You see how it's kind of looking like a ladder? Every time you start a new one, you're going to start just a little further in where you left off, and then close it out like that. There you go. Kind of looks like cloud wings almost. Love it. Now we're going to come in here and make little veins for the wings. These would be those little purple veins. So from any spot here, more in the center, bring this up. Now you can do this however you want. It doesn't have to be exact like the way you see it in Adopt Me. You can make your veins go any direction. You can make it look down. You can make it go across. You can kind of look at a monarch butterfly and how they have the black stripes and model it against that. It's up to you. There's no wrong or right way to do this. Think about little tree branches almost. Kind of like this. Making a bunch of little branches. Boop. There you go. Oh, it looks like a little snake tongue. I just realized that. We can have another one popping out from right here. Nice and skinny. Again, no wrong or right way to do this. Just make little lines all the way across. Maybe one more right here. There we go. Looking good. Let's do the bottom wing right here, and then we'll finish off with the last two over here in the corner. So from where we left off, just about below this final curve, bring this outwards and puff it out to the bottom. This side is going to be a lot smaller than the big one. We don't want it to be a big jumbo wing. We want it nice and small. And bring a little border here and close it out like a big old leaf. There you go. Looks like a little water balloon. Now we want to create the same little curve or little border that we have up here. So from right here, I want to say just about right here, bring this around and close it out in the corner to give the illusion that this is the upper part of the wing, the little bone structure. Same little veins when we want to come down. Again, no wrong or right way. I want to stem mine out just a little bit, make it look like a double vein. And then do a little one like that. Looking good. Wow, looking good, guys. This is amazing. I love this. Love it, love it. Almost done. Bear with me. 2 more wings and then the final reveal. Stay tuned because my final completed version is absolutely stunning, if I do say so myself. I am in love with it. So let's go ahead and come over here and close this wing out from the end here. Again, kind of guide yourself where you started on this one and start more or less on the same spot. Bring it in front of your little nose. You can kind of touch the hair a little bit and layer it over or under the hair and all the way out like that. Look how cute. Adorable. Same process with these little ladders coming downwards. Close it out like this. Maybe a little further in. Another little ladder, number 2 and number 3. There you go. So again, kind of line it up where you left off on this one. Let's do the same little border that we did for here. Bring it from the corner, nice and thin. Make it a little thicker as you get to the middle. And close it out. Ta-da! Look at that. So precious. Let's do some more little veins here so we can come out from about the middle line. Bring it all the way up. I'm going to make it look like a little tree branch almost. Like this. Close it out in the center. Add a tiny one here. Bloop. Ooh, that one's thick. But that's okay. Remember, there is no wrong or right way. Little one right here. Looks like little fire sticks. Same thing right here. Final one. There we go. And last but not least, we have the little wing. Now, the little wing is going to be hidden a little bit behind the little hand here. How many times did I say little? Little. I just thought about that. My goodness, it just dawned upon me. Let's come over here and make the bone structure for the tiny part right here. Like a little leaf. And then close it out behind the foot. So just bring it behind that little crown that you created. Layer it, bring it through this invisible path right here. And close it out like that. Same little bone structure up here. Bring it up. And to the back. Close it. There we go. And then try to see if you can fit any of the little veins back here, anywhere you want. Layer it behind that little crown as best as you can. Now, we don't want to overcrowd the bottom wings with too many of the veins because it's just going to look way too crowded. And let's take a quick look. Let's look around. Guys, that is it. We are officially done with the outline of our Merhorse. How did you do? Oh my gosh, I love it. This came out amazing. And you know what comes next, everybody. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. The completed version. Ta-da! All right, everybody. I had a blast with everyone today. I would love to see if you created your Merhorse. So be sure to upload your Merhorse on social media using hashtag #DrawFullyFun. Get in touch with me. Let me know what character you want me to do next. Do you want to do another game character? Do you want to stick with Adopt Me? Do you want to go back to Minecraft? Or maybe, should we do some Animal Crossing next? Or do you have another game that you like to play that you want to see some characters out of? I am all ears. Send me your requests. All right, everybody. You know the drill. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Until the next time, happy creating.